gave Victor some food real quick. There you go, buddy. That's it. No more. How down to earth your stream is. Is there any aspect of stream you had to practice to get better at? I think a lot of things you kind of like grow as a streamer. A camera is very important. You know, people want to relate to you. I think establishing your personality. Make sure it's your personality. Don't try to like try hard on creating some new identity. Try to be as, you know, who you are, because you can't hide who you are every day, you know, and you shouldn't want to. It gets complicated. So I don't know, just be yourself and have fun. Do it because you like it. Don't do it for the money. I guarantee you it will stress you out if you try to do it for the money, or you will try, you know. So try to do it because you like it. If you have one viewer or no viewers, you know, talk about your thoughts, what you're thinking about in the game. You know, just talk. Don't stay quiet, you know, especially if you have no viewers. You want to like get to, you know, tell people, hey, you know, this is what I'm thinking, this is what I am, before you even get to know me, so you get a brief idea of, you know, what I'm about. And then you get more confidence to talk to me and go, hey, you know. I would say try to find out to get a phone or a second monitor to make sure that you're able to read your chats. If you don't read your chats, it could be complicated. Because you know, people want you to interact with them.
We stand as one. Sadari. Embrace the glory of battle. Highlight for iron. Our pylon is under attack. We stand as one.
Let's see what he's up to. He's on one base, so we gotta make sure we're protecting our actual inside base. We gotta keep making units.
Our pylon is under attack.
We're gonna go oracles. Oracles are fast. He's gonna go queens.
Under attack. We are one.
Oracle perceiving.
Mineral field depleted. I am the voice of the eclipse. You require my skills. Very well.
Dimensional strings.
Nope.
I serve for now.
So what's he doing?
Oracle perceiving.
We're gonna send a zealot out so we know where if he has a third where it's at and how defensed it is. Make another Stargate. After I get 2 oracles. Stasis.
Dimensional strings attuned. You seek guidance.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, we're gonna go right now.
Dimensional strings attuned. Oracle perceiving. Extrapolating strings.
Justice be done. We embrace the
There
glory.
goes the Lings.
We stand as one.
The threads of fate lie there.
We
Nas
embrace the glory of battle.
let us begin. We interpret. Our fates are one.
Mineral field depleted. We embrace the glory of battle.
I see. We meet our fate.
Teleport successful.
An omen. It is destined.
Where do our enemies lurk? Understood. Zero X. Time for battle. Teleport successful.
Our window is short.
Mineral field depleted.
The stars align.
Research complete. For honor. The skies.
Let us begin.
Teleport successful. I will comply. Not where do I am eager to strike. Understood. Teleport successful. I stalk through the stars. On the wings of justice. I will comply. Teleport successful. Time field online. Razul through Templari. Nah, Zero Tech, Triumph. Anan Purgal. I stalk through the stars. For honor. I am the skies.
You wanna go Corruptors?
Understood.
With my range?
Razul through Templari. Understood. I stalk through the Where do our enemies live? I will comply. The skies await. For honor. Warfield online.
What? You know this player? Mio? I'm sorry. Yes, they attack while moving. They're awesome.
On the ways of justice, I will comply. On the ways of justice,
So you can do.
on the ways of justice,
See?
for honor, La Farosh.
What happened? Your buddy's not GGing. Your buddy Mio is not GGing. What's up with that? Oh man. So yeah, he got So I'll tell you what happened. So the first things first with Protoss is you're playing Zerg, and the first thing you need to do is make sure you have like a control. You want to make sure you control your two bases. Because of lings, you don't want to start off on the top. You start off at the bottom, or else they'll just ling flood you, and you're gonna only be partially. It's an old school way of doing it back in the day. Pylon, gateway, nexus, and all that. Try to keep this wall off right here. So right here, make sure he doesn't steal our gases. You're holding position on the gas. He makes a hatchery. Now, in most cases, I'm not like standard players. Like if you're gonna cheese a standard player, you normally do it because you're affecting their economy. But if you're not, if you don't know what kind of player you're choosing, that's a complicated one because Mio right here wanted to go for a hatch deny, a nexus deny, right? I'll just deny his nexus and then I'll just make lanes later and I'll just attack him. That's like the oldest book trick in the book. So he's over here gonna make a hatchery, right? By the time he gets a nexus, I'll already have 2 bases, 3 bases, and you know, so I just wall him up right here. And hatchery's gone. Right? When he comes over here, the hatchery is gonna be dead. I make my cybernetics core right here. You wall it off because you know he's gonna try to come run in. You make a zealot. You keep making zealots to kill this off. Denied. So now we got that covered, right? We got a cybernetics core, pylon. We got a cannon right here defending. We got an expansion. He has no expo. Still has to get through this, and we got a battery shield to heal up the probe for a little bit. Just so much delay is what you're causing. You're causing a lot of delay. Takes for, you know, he wants that hatchery. He wants that larva. He wants them queens. You're keeping him from getting the queens from the larvas, the supply. You know. Roaches would be the next play, you know, in case you go in with zealots or depths. He needs some roaches. At home, you're making oracles. You don't go for the void raids right off the bat because of how you played it out. Because he went for a hatchery already, he lost the hatchery right here. Because he lost the hatchery right here, that's 2 hatcheries he lost. So technically, you can skip the void raid part and go straight to the oracles. because his economy isn't as good as he would want it to get a lot more queens. And so we're not going to be dealing with as many queens. We're going to have to, he's going to have to macro harder because he lost the strategy that he was trying to do. So he has to get more more queens, but he's not going to be able to do it as much. So oracles just, just counter that part without getting the void rates. Now the stalkers take care of the void raid part at home though. Just to know, these stalkers right here are my void raids technically. Because what you're supposed to do with the void raids is not let them go inside the base. You want them to kill the overlords. You want to make sure that they're not over there taking out making a nidus worm. You want to deny the nidus worm. So it's normally what the void raids are for. The stalkers are trying to take their place so that they can go on and do the oracles. Now check this out. If it was void raids, when you send a void raid out, they normally try to have like lanes in different areas so they can spot anything that comes out. So a void raid would take too long. If they see a void raid come out, by the time you get to their base, they have all the queens over here. They got spores in every base. I mean, it's like, oh well. It's going to take you an hour to get here, so I'll be ready for you. But oracles are a little different. They're very mobile. It's like, they're quick. It don't matter if you see me. I'm coming to you. Now, with the oracles, there's like a timing that that I've been going to oracles and then switching over into the Phoenix play or to the void play. Now, I was going to go into the void raid with the speed. But that's if I saw hydras and roaches. If I didn't see hydras and roaches, then I was gonna then switch over to phoenixes, because mutas are gonna be the problem. And when you go phoenixes, what counters the corruptors is the amount of phoenixes you could produce compared to his corruptors at the early game, and the fleet beacon getting the range upgrade. Damn, all that drinking yesterday. There goes the mutas. Mutas have to attack, stop and attack. Phoenixes can run and fly and shoot. So look at that. That was his hope to really like get back in the game, is to go mutas. And he just got hard countered. Because what happened is the oracles didn't die. Oracles are a little faster than the mutas, so you can outrun the mutas, as well as the corruptors. You can outrun the corruptors and the mutas. So with the oracles, even though they go mutas and they chase your oracles, you're pretty much getting them on a wild goose chase while you get your phoenix switch. And then once he gets to your base, your phoenixes are there to chase him out all the way home. It's usually what happens. And then you go over to his base with the oracles and attack him with the oracles. And then he's going to be dealing with the phoenixes. So it's like a little switch. So that's a little trick I kind of do. Let's see. So what I'll do is I'll come in here and I give them a choice, either to lose their drones or come to me, because if not, these corruptors are going to stay by these spores and try to hope that you're going to run into the spores and stuff. So we want them to come to us, so we pretty much force them to us. We go in there and go for what he cares to protect, his baby drones. So then you drop them so that you can get quick attacks on them coming to you, because what they want is they want to attack you while you're holding the drones or holding something. They want to attack you while you're not able to attack. So you do that just like a lure, then you quickly cancel them off and they're activated to shoot, and then you go after the mutas and the corruptors that are like around trying to protect. Don't be like the kid in the cookie jar, where you grab the cookie and you can't get your hand out of the cookie because you just don't want to let go of the cookie. You get me? Don't be the kid with the cookie jar. Drop those bad boys and go for the meat, the meat and potatoes. Hey, what up, Archie dog? Hey, what up, Ash? Yeah. My voice. Whew. I'm about to tie my shoe right now. Relax those vocals. GG.